There are two types of people in IT. Those who hate printers and those who haven't been in IT long enough to find out how much they hate printers. Let's see which category you fall in. Welcome back to Access Granted, and today I'm going to be talking about printers and how much I hate them, how much I despise printers, and how much I wish printers never existed. If you have watched previous videos of mine, you know how I have a deep hate for printers. And there's a reason why. I've been in IT long enough now to realize that printers should never exist in an organization. We don't need printers. We should just keep everything digital. The big reason why is because every time I fix a printer, it ends up breaking just as fast as I fixed it. So I'm constantly getting work orders in from people about how their printer magically stopped working or how the printer is magically low on ink. So something I've learned is that printers lie all the time. There was a big work order I had the other day where there was a paper jam and the sensor said on the screen right here, paper jam. So I thought, okay, great. Let me open up the back of the printer, take out the paper jam, or maybe let's look in the tray to see if a paper got stuck in the tray lift. Did all those things. I took apart this printer. There was no jam to be found. There was no jam at all. And this printer refused to print because the sensor said, oh, there's a jam. Well, guess what? Ding, 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 that was a lie. There was no jam. And then another time with a printer, low on ink. Now, a little tip for you guys, don't spend money on the ink that quickly because you can easily just kind of not shake it hard, but kind of just tip it back and forth, put the ink back in, close the machine, and then it prints out another 300 pages. So this whole low on ink scenario is a lie. Printers are never that low on ink until they are absolutely dry. Now, if you fell into the category of you don't really mind printers because you think printers do a good job, it's probably because you haven't been in an IT position for long enough to realize that printers are they suck. Especially modern printers. These new modern printers, they break more than they work. And that's not an exaggeration. I swear, the other day, someone bought a new printer, I helped them set it up, and then a week later, they magically said that everything just stopped working, that it wasn't communicating with the computer, and everything was just not working. So I went to go take a look at this printer, take a look at the computer, and it turned out that somehow the driver that I installed for that printer when I installed it a week prior somehow just disappeared. The driver was nowhere to be found on the computer, and I was kind of flabbergasted. I didn't know what exactly happened. So I re-downloaded the drivers on the computer for that printer, and the drivers would not take. It took me probably 45 minutes to get a driver for that printer to take. And I didn't know what to do. So finally, when the driver took, I did a test print and it worked. But then that same printer, a message popped up saying, paper jam. And thank God this was actually a paper jam and not the sensor. So I took it to paper jam, closed the machine, and it was working. It's just printers are more headache than they are solution for a lot of people. Well, let me rephrase that. Not for a lot of people, but for IT people, because we are the ones having to fix them. We are the ones having to manage them. We're the ones having to deal with these headaches every day. And the last thing I want to do is mess with a printer that is honestly never going to work properly, ever. When I would rather be doing something more important, doing something that actually benefits the people of the organization. So you're probably wondering why I am making a video about these guys. And it's mainly because I just want to warn you guys that if you go into IT, you better get used to these printers breaking every day. You better get used to getting work orders every day regarding printers, because you will. And you're probably listening to me like now saying, oh, printers can't be that bad. No. Any IT guy you talk to, guarantee, if he's been in that position longer than a year, guarantee you he's going to say printers suck. Printers shouldn't exist. And we should all just go digital. Because if we all went digital, I think life would be a whole lot easier for a lot of people. But unfortunately, we can't go completely digital because there are certain organizations that need to have paper copies for legal reasons. So I get it. But man, being the IT guy dealing with these things, it's a pain in the butt. And I want you guys to get used to the saying, quote, "It was working yesterday," because that is what every end user says about their printer. It was working yesterday. It was working just fine yesterday. Then all of a sudden, boom, it's magically not working. And it's because printers have minds of their own. They do whatever they want, and they don't care about any of us. I hate printers. I wish I could just office space some of the printers that I work with. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys liked the video. And don't forget to comment any questions you have or any ideas for videos you want me to do or you want my partner to do. We appreciate you guys watching. We appreciate everything you guys do. Make sure to subscribe. Click the bell so you can see other videos go up whenever they do go up. Thank you guys. Stay secure and see you later.